Brahms is probably one of the most fabulous teachers for an orchestra. We are obliged to play well in each part of the orchestra. Intonation for the woodwinds, quality of sound for the brass, large technique with the bow and romantic vibrato for the strings. It's in every part of the orchestra, it's absolutely a perfect lesson to work in details for an orchestra professional like the Aarhus Symphonic. First, to be in the same composer during 2 big weeks. It's sort of immersion, sort of plenty of opportunity to understand very well the composer, and also to develop from the orchestra the quality of sound, to develop the technique in the orchestra, because these symphonies are very long, 40 minutes minimum, and it's a long trip every time. The concentration must be optimal, and the romantic aspect of the German music in this 19th century is top class for orchestras in the world. Everywhere in the world, the professional orchestra would like to do the Brahmsfestival. It's a lux to do here, and I'm sure the musicians are extremely exhausted, probably, but so happy to do that. The third symphony is extremely sophisticated, and it's quite the end of the cycle, because there is 8 or 9 years between the second symphony and the third symphony. And it's absolutely not the same Brahms. Brahms in the second symphony is more a young guy, 40, 42. I don't know exactly the dates, but he was about 40, 45, and more than 50 for the third. And it's really a difference. The second symphony is not really a mature symphony, but the third one is a mature symphony. And there's a big difference in the style, in the way to play. And we need to be a little bit more light and transparent, and not so heavy in the second one, but a little bit more dramatic and big sound for the third one. It's two different approach of Brahms in the same concert. It's unusual to do so many Brahms concerts, and in the middle of these symphonic concerts, there is a chamber music, Brahms also. It's really not only the festival for the orchestra, but also the festival for the members of the musician, because a lot of people from the orchestra play alone on stage in the chamber music. And it's also fantastic during these 2 weeks to have the opportunity to do this complete program. Of course, it's not integral from Brahms, it's impossible. But we choose the most effective music from this composer, and it's a fantastic occasion to do. It's good when the orchestra can do during 2 weeks, 3 weeks, quasi 1 month perhaps, the same composer, to understand a lot of things inside the music and inside the style. And we do that with the whole symphony, and for the public it's very important to understand the young Brahms, Kammermusik Brahms, with only 6 or 7 people on stage, and a big machine with a big symphony. I think it's very interesting to do that. Please come. I think it's nothing is better to have a live concert, much better than the YouTube or television concerts. You need to be in the hall to see the musician. It's very important.